Welcome everybody. My name is Casby Coffey, and you're right here on the Coffee Break. Now, hold on, don't get too caught up right now, because this is only the first episode. Matter of fact, it's not the first episode. We're gonna do that again, because that wasn't good. Welcome everybody. My name is Casby Coffey, and you're right here on the Coffee Break. That's right. This is going to be the new show slash podcast that I'm going to be hosting on this channel by yours truly. You might ask, what's the Coffee Break? I don't even know if I said Coffee Break in the first place. This is the Coffee Break podcast. This is my first time doing my own podcast. I have a podcast with my friend. His name's Chris. I think that's a horrible. I think we should stop because that was ridiculous. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome. What is welcome? See, this is my first time doing this. So this is going to be a podcast that I'm hosting by yours truly, and it's going to be called The Coffee Break. Now, this is my first time ever hosting a podcast by myself. Shout out my boy Chris. We had a joint podcast that we're trying to put in the works during a couple summers ago. But this is going to be the podcast just by yours truly because we got to address some things. There's some misconceptions out there in the world, and that's what this podcast is going to be for. So let me slow down a little bit. Like I said, this is my first time. The podcast is going to be called The Coffee Break. It's going to be 15 to 18 minutes, maybe more than that, depending on where we go. It's going to be a podcast, a show right here on this channel by Casby Coffey Entertainment. And you might ask, who am I? Why am I doing a podcast? Why should I even listen to you in the first place? So just to give you a little about myself, my name is Casby Coffey, as you would know. I am 22 years old. I go to the illustrious Hampton University. Yeah, the greatest university of all time. We're going to talk about that in a little bit, maybe another episode. But I have a strong passion for entertainment and music. You know, movies, entertainment, TV shows, things of that nature. So this show is going to be about music, entertainment, movies, TV shows, and current events that's going on in the world. So we want to keep you guys informed, but we also want to entertain you. This is a fun podcast. It's not supposed to be too suit and tie. That's why I'm wearing my casual right now. It's not supposed to be like that. So this is going to be a place where you can relax, grab a drink, grab a snack, and just relax with me and enjoy this during your lunch break at work or whatever you would do. So we got the music, we got the introduction. This is for family and friends of all ages. There's no matter of fact, I'll stop you right there. This is going to be a podcast strictly to young adults uh, and preteens and teenagers and young adults and the older generation as well. Because there's some episodes where we're gonna talk about movies, and it might be a PG movie, it might be a kids movie. You can watch this with your child. Um, and then there's also going to be episodes to where it's going to be more on those touchy subjects that children shouldn't really be a part of, if you catch my drift. All right. So just a little bit more about myself. I love sports as well. We're going to talk about sports on this channel as well, on the show as well. Um, and like I said, it's for family and friends. And this podcast is going to be in the DMV area. I live in the DMV area, traveling from Maryland to Virginia. So the name of the show, like I said, is The Coffee Break, right? So it's a 15-minute break from work. That's what it's named afterwards. Because people like to drink coffee, people like to relax from what they're doing on their lunch break, and so that's why I call it the coffee break. Because this is the ideal time when you should watch this channel, when you're doing nothing, when you're on a break from working, right? Um, and so the content of the show, like I said before, is going to be music, movies, life, entertainment, and current events. That's the motto. That's the thing that we are mainly going to cover on this channel. So I'm going to say that one more time: life, entertainment, and current events. Everything that your grandmother can tolerate, right? Because the reason why I said that is because if you're in the car and you're playing some music and your grandmother says, "Oh, turn that down. I don't feel like listening to that right now." We're not going to be talking about that kind of music on the show. We could talk about it, but we're not going to be playing it because this is we're trying to keep it, for most ages and most and every age group as possible on this channel. This channel is for all sorts of type of people. You know, is we're not discriminating. This is for all cultures. Everybody. And so the purpose and goal of this show is to inform, inspire, and clarify. Like I said before, we're going to be addressing misconceptions on the show. One of the biggest misconceptions, I'm not going to get too specific because I don't want to give away anything, but we're going to clarify some issues that are going around in the world. And we're going to going deep diving into why people say this and why people do this, and we're going to get down to the root and cause of these issues that are in America, and we're going to bring light to certain subjects as well, and hopefully this would be entertaining to you. But if you find the show amusing or funny, that's amazing. We're going to try to go down that route as well. And occasionally, we're going to be having special guests on this channel as well. A special guest could be all ages, friends, family. And the main thing I want to do is I want you to drop in the comments what you want us to talk about. Like I said, anything life, entertainment, and current events. Life kind of sounds broad, right? But lifestyle choices, things that happen in day-to-day life, we're going to address. So anything life, entertainment, and current events, right? Entertainment meaning music, movies, and TV shows, comedy specials, all of those sorts. So I want you to drop down below in the comment section what you would like for me to talk about on the show, right? Because this is also not only ran by me, but it's also ran by the people, right? So tell me what you want to see and address on this podcast as well. All right. So that kind of wraps up everything. This is episode 0, right? Getting used to this. This is going to get better and better as we go, right? Bear with me because this is my first time running a show by myself, coming up with the content, recording it, and all those kind of things. So I thank you for watching. It's been amazing. I'm so excited to do this show. This is episode 0, and episode 1 is coming very, very, very soon. And I thank you for watching. This is the Coffee Break with Casby Coffey. Have a good day.